Hi fellow percussionists, this video is special for really beginner conga students who are starting to play the conga from scratch. They are struggling in moving forward, yes, learning rhythms and get playing on the right track. Yes, most of the contents and the advices that I'm gonna share with you in this video come from my own experience as a teacher, yes, working with students all over the world, yes, help them to move forward with the conga playing, and who, when they come to me in the first class, most of them come with the same situation. They struggle for a couple of months with videos of YouTube to be able to get the tumbao playing in the right place. They kinda make it sound, but not too well. And also they found themselves trapped, yes, in this one rhythm, and they can't play anything else in the conga. So to use that information and help more people is why I'm making this video. So I hope you enjoy it and find it useful. As the title says, I think that Tumbado or Marcha, you can find it with those two names in the web, is not the best rhythm to start to play the congas from scratch. And I'm going to give my reasons of why I say that along this video. The first things that you have to take under consideration is when you see a video of Tumbado on YouTube, and you start to mimic and try to play this. Maybe when you see the video you think, oh, the rhythm seems simple, but it's not a simple rhythm to play, because first, what you have to play in tumbao is you have to use all the sounds that you can use in a conga in the same place. Yes, what I mean is all the sounds that you're gonna use, yes, the slap, the open, the doubles, the tones, they are all in the same rhythm, so you have to use them all to make the rhythm work. So take a minute to sing this. If you don't know very well how to make all the sounds separately, how you're gonna be able to play them all together? So my recommendation, or what I do with my students in my classes, is we start with simple rhythms. Yes, rhythms in which maybe you combine two of the rhythms. Yes, for example, you can try to play something simple like a poro rhythm. Yes, you're gonna use tones and open, and it's gonna be something as simple like this. Yes, what I mean is you're already playing a rhythm, a folkloric rhythm from Colombia, porro, and also you're starting to moving around the drums. Yes. And faster than when you do with tumbao. When you do tumbao, you have to struggle to see where you put your hands. This hand is sounding, but this one no. And the bottom line is that you get frustrated. Yes. So my approach to the teaching is to help the student to achieve simple stuff and then move on to complex stuff. Yes. In this way, you're gonna get less frustrated and you're gonna start enjoying, yes, playing percussion. The second issue that you can find when you start to play tumbao is that to play tumbao is required that you use a technique in which you have to repeat hands. Yes, you're gonna use double strokes. Yes, what I mean is you have to use this, and then you have to, yes, when you play it, es 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, ¿sí? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Maybe for a beginner student, for somebody who's starting to learn, it's a kind of hard, because is required to control a lot of things that maybe you're gonna develop after playing several rhythms in an easy way. So instead of go with this double stroke digitation, we're gonna work with a one-on-one digitation. What I mean is, I repeat again the rhythm that I use as example, porro. Yes, as you can see, I'm using my right, left, right, left, right, left. I'm playing one-on-one. I don't repeat hands. So that is more organic. Yes, the rhythm is left, right, 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 left. Yes. So this way of playing is more related maybe with Afro-Caribbean rhythms and also African percussion rhythm. Yes, if you look for djembe videos, you're gonna see that they play without repeating hands. So in a way, it's a more organic way to play because it's related with something that we cannot do without thinking, that is walking. When you walk and you want to go from here to there, you just walk. You don't think about which feet I had to move first. No, you go. So when you work one-on-one, or when I work one-on-one with my students, my beginner students, what I'm looking for, or the goal is that they can get that organic way of thinking with their hands. What I mean is, with the practice, they get to be able to play without thinking about the hands. They just play and flow. The third reason is something really obvious, but it's good to mention it. That is that when you play tumbado, you're gonna be forced to start playing all the time with your weak hand. Yes? What I mean is with your left hand. Yes? I know that maybe is not your issue, but a lot of people, yes, has issues trying to control their hands. So again, if you are left-handed, that's not a problem. But if you're right-handed, that's gonna be a problem because you are going against nature. Another important thing that we have to take under consideration is that the difficulties, yes, the technical difficulties that tumbado has to be played can affect in a wrong way the time keeping and the time sense of beginner percussionist. Why? Well, first because what you have to play in tumbado, what I mean, you have to play repeating hands in a specific part is not something that anybody can do. What I mean is anybody who sits down on in front of an instrument, a conga, to play it, is not gonna be playing this, yes, out of the box. No, the most common way to go is, again, a more one-on-one way to play. So, if you go with the tumbado double stroke digitation playing, you're gonna find difficulties in this way. For example, it's gonna difficult to keep balance of the volume of the stroke that you have to play, because maybe you can find a struggle with the double strokes, or maybe you put some force to the slap to sound, or maybe you put the sound aside or in the wrong place, or maybe you have difficulties repeating hands in some part. You know, there are little issues that are gonna compromise your way of playing and flow in the instrument, and also maybe from then you're gonna develop different vibes that gonna affect not only the way you play tumbado, but also the way you play the rest of the rhythms. So again, my recommendation and what I do with my students is we start working with one-on-one rhythms as the one I show you, and then when the time is right and when the learning process is in that step, we move into tumbado. The last thing that you have to take under consideration is that tumbado is pretty limited as rhythm to the salsa world. What I mean is, you're gonna apply tumbado the most in those kind of songs or rhythms, salsa, timba, and so on. Yes. So as you know, music is a wide and diverse universe. So you're gonna find out with time that when you try to play, for example, funk or reggae or electronic music, or maybe pop, or maybe house music, or another kind of music that is not salsa related, you're gonna find out that maybe tumbao doesn't fit in those styles. Yes, and also because you are playing with a specific digitation that is applied to only this rhythm, you also won't be able to play or combine what you're playing on tumbao with another rhythms. Yes, that's why to my student I recommend them and I work to them to start from a one-on-one digitation applied to different kinds of music, and once that they go through that path, then we move on and we start to learn to play tumbao. So if you're a beginner percussionist and you still want to play the tumbao, yes, maybe what I can give you is a simple solution that's gonna help you also to understand the rhythm itself. Yes, what I mean, instead of playing this way, yes, that is repeating hands. What you're gonna do is you're gonna break that, and we're gonna play one-on-one using the slap in the place that the slaps go, the opens in the place where the open go, and then we're gonna use ghost notes. Yes, instead of the double stroke, we're gonna use ghost notes, and the rhythm is gonna go kind of like this. So mainly what you are doing is we break the digitation, we move from double stroke to one-on-one, and then we start to think about tumbao in this way. We're gonna think in two groups of 4 8 notes. Yes, in the first group you're gonna have ghost note, slap, ghost note. 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. Yes. And in the second group, you're gonna have 1 ghost note, 2 ghost note, and 3 and 4 are gonna be open. 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. If you think it this way, tumbao is a 3 3 4. What I mean is 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. Right. That you put the tumbao in this kind of frame, yes, you can start moving around the tumbao. What I mean is you can start making little changes, because that's gonna help you to develop your creativity and your own voice in the drum. So what you can do, for example, is remember 2 groups of 4 8 notes. Yes, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. So now I'm gonna change the tumbao rhythm to a Guajira cha-cha-cha rhythm. Basically, the rhythm is gonna be the same, but what I'm gonna do is this. In the first group of 4, I'm gonna add an open in the 4. So it's gonna be 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. Yes, you see it? 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. And the second group of 4, I'm gonna keep it the same. 3 and 4. So it's gonna be 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3. You know, when you play like this, it looks simpler. Yes, it's simpler because you understand, you are in control. Your motion of your hand is natural, so you can think about the rhythm and not about the hands. Yes. So that's gonna help you to make the music flow. Yes, the energy is in the right place. In the other way, you are struggling with the doubles and the slap and the open. Yes, and also that open the door. This way of playing opens the door for you to be creative and generate your own versions of tumbao. That is really good. For example, let's do this. Now we're gonna go back to the original rhythm. What I mean is, first group of 4, only the slap in the third, 1 2 3 4, and the second group of 4 we're gonna play ghost notes, open, open, open. Yes, it's gonna be 1. Yes. So let's see how that sounds. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. So again, this way of play the tumbao is going to help you to understand the rhythmic part. Yes, because you can focus, yes, on what you have to play, and also you open the door to be creative and move around the sounds of the rhythm. So for example, you can play things like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. So my recommendation keeps the same. If you can, try not to start playing the congas learning tumbao. I recommend you to go first through some rhythms that you can play on a one-on-one digitation, as I do with my students. Then you can go back to play the tumbao in the way we do. And then when you feel confident and you control and you develop some practice and hand motion on the drums, then move on to the tumbao style, yes, the traditional way of play. Okay, that's the end of the video. I hope that you enjoy it and find it useful. If you like it, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. That is really helpful for me. And I'll be seeing you in the next video.